reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today.
Everywhere. Body parts.
And the victims' families have vowed to appeal the decision.
Cleared of all charges.
Perhaps the most influential series of all tactical espionage games has returned. The fourth installment, Hitman Blood Money, provides enough to satisfy fans all over again, but its trial and error style of gameplay is still a turnoff to almost everyone else. Those familiar to the series will find hardly anything new here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. As the Hitman, known simply as Agent 47, you're called upon to carry out top-secret hits on public figures, and that's about it. You are treated with small pre-mission cutscenes to set the stage, but they're never enough to draw you in as much as you might hope.
Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
But Blood Money does have an unconventional method of storytelling for the series. The game unfolds Agent 47's past, where you play out historical moments through a present-day conversation.
This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story.
By the end of the game, you'll know exactly why you're considered the world's deadliest assassin. Blood Money boasts a brand new revamped engine that makes controlling Agent 47 much easier than before. Slow and clunky drop-down menus have been replaced with seamless pop-up button commands. Even better, it looks like 47 took some notes off Sam Fisher. He can now jump from walls, scale drain pipes, hide in closets, disarm foes at gunpoint, and even turn innocent people into human shields.
I don't want to die, man.
Amazingly, all these actions are executed with just a simple push of the joystick or an effortless tap of a button. The same undercover feeling we felt the first time we controlled Agent 47 is stronger than ever. While previous Hitmans neither penalized nor rewarded you with how you completed your objectives, Blood Money does both. If you're a gamer with patience, you'll love this. If not, you may be out of luck. Upon finishing missions, your monetary reward depends on how well you carried out your assassinations. Leave a sloppy scene with dozens dead and several witnesses, and your reward shrinks while your public awareness, brilliantly depicted by a daily newspaper, rises for future missions. In other words, normal civilians will be able to spot you more easily if you're not careful.
What do you think you're doing?
On the other hand, play it professional and clean, and you'll be a rich man where you can spend your money on important things, like upgrading weapons to add greater precision and silence. Unfortunately, what this means for Rambo fans is that the guns a-blazing technique isn't exactly condoned, which might be exactly why impatient gamers will find Blood Money frustrating. Just like every other Hitman game, Blood Money requires a lot of trial and error. Oftentimes, you may know precisely what to do, but figuring out how to do it and learning how the computer reacts to hundreds of different variables can turn your brain into mush. A nice addition this time around, though, is a handy picture-in-picture display notifying you whenever one of your victims is discovered. There's even an option to purchase mission clues, too, when you get stuck. Ultimately, the same Hitman strategy returns. Find out who's important, steal their clothes to gain access somewhere, and figure out how to cleverly kill someone from there. It works, but the formula is beginning to show its age. But deducing one of the literally dozens of ways to complete each task is still rewarding. The only thing better than cleverly murdering a target is getting totally immersed in the extremely realistic settings, over a dozen in all. Blood Money's diverse areas are the best part of the game. One mission places you in a massive opera house in Paris. You can explore the entire building without restriction, from the rafters to the basement storage. Because they're so accurately designed and full of appropriate characters to interact with, they all feel like real locations. In the vineyard, you'll weave in and out of an outside party, along with tour groups in the cellar. In the suburb, neighbors will work in the garden, and garbage men will take out the trash. Appropriately accommodating the graphics are ambiance and sound effects that could easily be mistaken as the real thing. Composer Jesper Kyd returns and doesn't disappoint, creating a score that once again precisely drives your emotions throughout each evolving mission. Regrettably, Blood Money does have its fair share of flaws. Some enemies behaved erratically in specific situations, taking you out of the experience. If you never liked Hitman to begin with, you won't find enjoyment in Blood Money. Likewise, fans of the series will fall in love all over again. New additions, like the mission reward and notoriety system, give the game a better sense of purpose, but impatient ballistic gamers may feel left out.